Thank you for joining. My name is Zora Ganimat, and I am the sales engineer at Abacus Data System. Today, we are going to go over Abacus Law rules. So again, my name is Zora Ganimat. I'm a sales engineer, and here's my contact information. Before we begin, here are some housekeeping notes. So please feel free to chat in the question sections throughout the webinar, and I will answer them in the order that they were received. Again, this is going to be a live webinar for 15 minutes presentation, followed by a 15 minutes Q&A. And thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm going to just go ahead and go live and bring up the Abacus case management software. So rules is basically, Abacus Law rules is a timeline of related generic events. Rules can be reused to schedule a series of related events automatically. Using a rule, user can schedule a single trigger event, and Abacus automatically schedules the other related events in the series. Not only users can save time, but also all the dates are accurately calculated, and user can get automatic recalculation of if a date changes. Some of the benefits of Abacus Law rules is the rule sets are seamlessly integrated with your case management software, which ensures that the user is focused throughout the case lifecycle, also eliminates mistakes, user errors, and the system automatically schedules those. And since it integrates with Microsoft Outlook, you will be able to see those reminders and as well as appointments and a task in your Microsoft Outlook. So whether you're working from home or you're outside of the office, you will get that peace of mind that your Microsoft Outlook is integrated and you will have access to your calendar when you're on the go. As well as it's continuously, we make sure that your rule sets always stays up to date. So whether you're getting the federal or state or local court rules, we do have paralegal team that works closely with our developers to ensure that your rule set is always up to date. So whenever there are updates and we receive those notifications in advance from the court system, and then we make sure that you always get those alerts and your package is always up to date. As well as Abacus provides customization tools that are built in as part of your rules feature. So not only you can get the court rules that we provide, you also have the customization tools. So you can always go in and to the program and create your own set of case workflow rules, and the system will automatically alert you for the remaining reminders. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. So in order to access your database, it's under Setup, File, Setup, Rules. Here is your rules database. So this is a database that is visible to all the staff members in your law firm. So the package that you get based on that specific state and federal or local rule set, it will all be stored here. So you can come in at any time and view them, as well as you can go in and modify them if you like to. You have all the tools as an administrator. And then the customization tool that I was mentioning earlier is on the right-hand side. So if you want to create your own sort of case workflow rules for new cases that you are bringing in, such as this one I have created as a sample new case rule, you can always click Add to add a new rule. And then as you can see here, you can add reminders. So I have a total of 19 reminders, and I can add additional ones if I like to. As simple as this, you just give it a description, what the reminder is about, and the number of days that the system should alert you on. And you can definitely make it dependent, so it depends on another event. So as soon as that event prior to this gets completed, then it automatically moves on to the next event. As well as I mentioned, that you have the reporting tools to generate reports at any time to capture revenue. And Abacus provides you that under File, Reports, and then you can run a report on your Abacus events calendar, because the rules-based calendaring is tied to the calendaring. So you'll be able to see those upcoming reminders and events that you have scheduled using the rules-based calendaring on the right-hand side, and as well as it's going to be synchronized with your Outlook, so you can see it there as well. When you're scheduling a rule, it's basically when you're on your calendar, you can right-click on the screen, and then you can click on Add Events from a Rule. Here, Abacus automatically pulls up your list of rule sets. So let's say if I am scheduling arbitration hearings, I can select my rule set. And then for today's demonstration, I have pretty much all the rule sets for the state of California. I can give it a starting point. I can also assign it to who code. Who code gives me which user at your law firm you want to assign this appointment or this hearing for. So I can choose to schedule it for all the staff members in my law firm, or I can individually go in and select the users or group of users that I want to schedule this for. As well as it's asking me to tie this to a contact and as well as to a case. So as you can see here, it automatically calculates it. And I do have another option here if I want the system to give me pop-up alarm windows as a reminder and text messages or as an email reminders. Abacus does have ability to give you additional alarms and reminders. You can also capture your time. So the benefit of having AbacusLaw rule set is not only you will get those alerts and reminders, and it ensures that users are focused throughout the case life cycle. It also allows you to capture your billable time. As you're entering, you can capture your time and you can mark it as bill. Once you mark it as bill, then it's going to capture your time on the billing and accounting module automatically. So as soon as I click Save, it automatically schedules it. It gives me a pop-up. You're scheduling an event that is associated with a rule. Are you sure you want to continue, basically? I want to say yes. And then this screen is giving me a list of a preview of everything that Abacus schedules. So these are total of 19 events. It shows me specifically which day and time it falls under, as well as it shows on whose calendar it will fall under. I have the ability to edit before I click done, or if I want to delete some of these events, I can do that right now. But as soon as I click done, it will automatically put it on my calendar. Also, Abacus makes sure that if those events and reminders falls on a holiday based on the system preferences, or it gives a user pop-up to automatically reschedule it if it falls on a weekend or a holiday. So the system takes care of that for you. Okay, so this wraps up our AbacusLaw code rule demonstration. So at this point, what I will do is I will go into our Q&A session, and then I will also, just go ahead at this time. If you have more questions, feel free to chat me those, and I'll be happy to answer them. So it looks like the first question is from Mike, and Mike is asking which rule sets are available right now in AbacusLaw and as well as Amicus. So for both of our case management softwares, for AbacusLaw as well as with Amicus, we do provide same set of rules, and those rule sets are currently in our website. So if you go to abacusnext.com, and then click on AbacusLaw rules, you'll be able to see a set of the available sets of rules that we are providing. And we're currently developing more rule sets for different states. Perfect. So another question that I see is from John, and John is asking, is there a limit with the number of events that I can add to a rule set? There isn't. That's a great question. So he's asking basically if I click on add an event from a rule, and if John wants to know if I add a new event and add that in my database, is there any limitations in the number of events? So the answer is no. You can add as many reminders, as many appointments under this section that I'm showing you on the screen. There's no limit. Can I run a report to get a list of my upcoming hearings? Absolutely, yes. So Abacus provides you a pre-set of templates that you can run, and you can apply filters. So for example, here under File, Reports, I can click on Events Calendar, and then I can select from the calendaring format that Abacus provides. Abacus provides block report, column reports, and as well as other formats of reports. So all I have to do is just select the report and then apply query, or which is filters, and that filter will, you can specify that I want to run this report by this specific interval for this user, and as well as all upcoming hearings. So you can definitely do that as an output. You can print it out. You can send it to yourself as an email. You can export it to different files. Another question that I see is from Anna. Anna's asking, will everyone at my firm have access to the list of court rules that I'm purchasing? Yes, absolutely. And that is our under file setup rules. And all the rules that you purchase will all be here, and all the users, every single user that will have access to Abacus will be able to access the rule set. And then another question that I see here is from Joe, and he's asking, how often does Abacus update the rule sets? The rule sets are updated whenever they are, the rule sets are updated by the court system. We get a notification a month in advance, and then we go and update the rule sets, and then whenever they are available, an administrator and Abacus will get alerted. Also, our marketing team sends notifications via email to let the users know that their rule sets have been updated. Okay, so we update those whenever there are updates available by the court system. Great questions, by the way. Okay, so this pretty much wraps up our session with Q&A session. Don't forget to join our webinars next Friday. We have them every week, pretty much same time. And if you have additional questions, feel free to email me or give me a call or visit our website at abacusnext.com and to look at our products and offerings. Thank you so much once again for joining, and happy Friday. Have a nice weekend. Take care.